Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free, impartial advice on all your debt.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm here in Wakefield, Rotherham, Stroke, wherever, somewhere in Yorkshire. Somewhere. Delighted to be joined by Marcel Braithwaite. How's things, Marcel? Way then, ready to rock and roll?
Good, yeah. This will be my first fight for MTK. I'm looking forward to it, I'm excited. Obviously, camp hasn't been a usual camp. Things have been far from ideal with everything that's going on. But that being said, I just want to say a massive thank you to MTK for giving me the opportunity, and to my sponsors, all my sponsors that have helped me and supported me, especially at this time. Because a lot of them have had businesses closed and stuff. They closed gyms in Liverpool. It's been mad, so I'm very grateful here.
Definitely, I see you've got the MTK cap, which is good to see, repping. Well, let's talk about it then. You're fighting Jay Harris.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you've seen his fight with Julio Cesar Martinez out in Texas back in February. Great fight for Jay. He's a great fighter. You've seen what he's done to Paddy Barnes, European champion, Commonwealth champion. I mean, it's a tough fight for you. It's a tough fight, but I'm sure you're more than ready for this.
Yeah. I'm well prepared. All the preparations been spot on. As I say, as spot on as it can be. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. He's a good high-level boxer, and that's going to bring levels out to me.
Fortunately, the Commonwealth title's off for this fight now. It was for Jay's thing. I don't know what the mix-up was with. Is it something to do with the weight or something along them lines?
Yeah, miscommunications with the boxing board. So as I say, I'd done everything spot on. My weight was perfectly fine. There was a check weight the other day, which the inspector insisted that I get on the scales. He said, "Oh, just leave your trackies on, it doesn't matter." I told him I've drank a load of water. "Oh, no, it doesn't matter." I was like, "And you just wait until after I've trained?" No, don't worry about it. So I got on the scales. He sent that weight off to the board. The board then said I couldn't weigh anything less than 8 stone 4.
Right.
So for that reason, it's not for the title, but nonetheless, we're still fighting.
Nonetheless, it's like you say, Jay's a big name domestically with what he's done and stuff like that. A win against Jay will propel you up there in not just world rankings, but British rankings and world rankings. So, yeah. I mean, again, but you fought Sonny Edwards in your last out and stuff like that. Have you learned much about that fight going into the Jay Harris fight?
Yeah, definitely. That was my first time doing 12 rounds. The fight before that was my first time doing 10 rounds. So just the past year or so has been big changes for me and big experience, which is going to play a big key in fighting. I feel a lot more comfortable. I know what the sport's about, levels, doing in front of the TV cameras and stuff. So yeah, I think the experience now is there and I'm ready.
How do you beat Jay tomorrow night then? Like I say, I've seen Jay a few times. I was actually in Texas for the Julio Cesar Martinez fight, and I watched Martinez blow everyone away, and Jay took him to 12 rounds and stuff like that, and actually kept with some clean shots. So how do you go in there and beat somebody like Jay? Have you seen any weaknesses in his game?
Not so much weaknesses, but I've got trust in my coaches and what they told me, what they're going to tell me. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow the game plan and execute. As I say, I'm physically prepared, I'm mentally prepared. Even with that going on with the board and it not being for the title, I'm just choosing to be positive. I think that's key at the minute for everyone with everything that's going on. So as I say, choosing to be positive, and I'm ready.
When you look at, you mentioned everything that's going on and stuff like that, so in terms of if all going well tomorrow night and you do beat Jay, there could be opportunities for you, maybe not world level in terms of getting people over and stuff like that, but you'll probably have to fight domestically. Now your division isn't stacked as a deep pool of talent when it comes to the flyweights and super flyweights, so you might have to recycle the Sonny Edwards fight. You might have to, you know what I mean? Is that something you're going to you would welcome?
He did promise me a rematch, but I'm not going to hold on to that. Do you know what I mean? As I say, it's never about any one person, it's just about achieving goals and being able to change my life. So when the opportunities come, as like I said, after the Sonny Edwards fight and before that, I'd fight anyone. He said, oh, Jay Harris for the Commonwealth. Yeah, I'll stand on my word, I'll fight anyone. So as long as it's opportunities and it's something where I can change my life, I'll always be up for it.
You sound confident as well. Yeah. I mean, a good fighting man is somebody that says, I'm fighting him. Because I spoke to Jay before you and he said the same thing. He says, I'm so happy Marcel took the fight. He's a good fighter, exactly what we both need in this time. So there's that respect there between the two years. When it was you and Sonny Edwards, there was that sort of like a little bit of back and forth. So with Jay Harris, you haven't got that. Now, do you need that sort of back and forth to get the fire in your belly? Because with Jay, it's sort of like fist bumps and go on, but do you need that wee bit of fire in your belly, the wee bit of trash talk?
To be honest, there's a true fight, it's about honour and respect, and more so than even the opponent. It's about mastery of self, and when I'm in there, it's more about the composure, knowing your own ups and downs, and if you can master yourself, you go into battle, you're kind of only at war with yourself, see what I mean? And at the same time, the goal is to not be at war with yourself. So yeah, it's a tricky thing, but no, I don't need that. I don't need that kind of animosity. I'm happy being respectful.
I've got to ask them, which do you prefer? Do you prefer the happy, respectful side, or do you prefer the back and forth?
I prefer the happy, respectful side, to be honest. It's just how the business side of things goes that people love drama in this day and age. And don't get me wrong, there's times where like if someone wants to bring that kind of energy, I can do that myself. But I prefer honour and respect. Yeah.
Finally, before I let you go, why should the fans tune into IFL TV to watch your fight with Jay Harris? I mean, for me personally, I know I've seen you both fight. I know it's going to be a great fight, but for people that might not know, why should they tune in?
Because we're fighting men, game. Ready to put it on the line, and as you say, there's a lot to be gained. The stakes are high, so I'll be willing to put it on the line.
Are you gutted that it's not for the Commonwealth title?
What's it?
Are you gutted that it's not for the Commonwealth title?
Yeah, of course, but this won't do me any good being sat around open. Now I've got to stay positive, and that's just something that I've learned over the past few weeks, and especially like as Scousers at the minute, like my sponsors are having the businesses closed. I'm trying to prep for a fight. People are having the businesses closed, livelihoods taken away. So I've just got to be grateful for the little things. Like I've got an opportunity, to work while all this is going on. So I've just got to stay happy, stay positive, and then I can get back and see me people.
Definitely, well said. That's the perfect way to end this interview, Marcel. Thanks for doing this for IFL TV, brother. And I know you've just weighed in, so let's go and get some food.
Yeah.
Good man. Cheers, brother.
Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free, impartial advice on all your debt.